Hello everyone! First of all, big thanks to all who decided to support me on Patreon. There are already more than I expected. Based on my calculations, I thought there would be 0.1% of the subscribers, but it's a bit more already. Anyway, this week was tough, since it's the third review I'm releasing, so I have been working pretty much non-stop. It's hard, but doable, and classic Skyrim had a lot to offer this week too, so let's get down to business. This time we're starting with something, it's actually kinda hard to categorize. Which quest items? Show quest item owner by Under the Sky. It's quite simple. In the vanilla game you can drop quest items from your inventory. If you try, the game will tell you quest item cannot be removed from your inventory. But with this mod we get quest item locked by Bleak Falls Barrow, for example. The messages will now tell you which quest exactly locks the items. This is it. Okay guys, buckle up for the next one, because the whole immersion will totally blow you away. Herds by Marco Arecibo. This mod adds several very peaceful NPCs who will do some immersive herding around Skyrim. Each of those new NPCs have their own schedule, and you will certainly run into them from time to time during your travels. Apart from their free time activities, so to say, they will be walking around with all kinds of different animals, like cows, goats, and even domesticated deer. This mod also adds some variety to the animals, like cows for example. Some NPCs will also have herding dogs. Here the author also provided a map with the routes the NPCs will be traveling. Pretty immersive stuff, right? But there's more. This boars guy will also sell cows to you, so you will be able to have your own herd follow you. You can then buy or craft a herd stick to control the animals. I'm not sure if I was supposed to hit them, but people, the immersion continues. All the Bible cows are also milkable. This is too much. Immersion overload, abandon mod, I repeat, abandon mod. You know, with all that immersion I kinda got hungry here. So let's eat some better Sweetrolls by Aviform. It looks like this modder thought one Sweetroll is simply not enough. So here we have 4 brand new tasty models. Looks great, but I don't know, somehow I missed the hole in the middle. Does anyone feel the same, or is it just me? Fortunately, this mod does not replace the vanilla one, so we actually have 5 different Sweetrolls at once. Now let's see what the guards will have to say to this one. We have a very special follower model this week. I know I'm saying this often, but this one is really unique. Trust me. Snippy, Droid follower by Heim Projects. Incredible, isn't it? This little guy is based on BB-8 from Star Wars, of course. As you load up your game, you will have this control rod in your inventory, and will be able to summon him. Yes, he even talks like a droid. He actually has 128 different reaction lines. I am quite a Star Wars fan, but I don't speak the droid language and can't translate, sorry. The model is also really cool with all the lights. Well, Kapal, looks like you have some hardcore competition now. I know what you guys are thinking, deathmatch time! But no, while Kapal has an equipable cannon, Snippy can only provide distraction in combat. But he has a lot of other features. He can enchant your soul gems. Throw away your lantern, because he can be used as a light source. He also has a scanner to search for nearby life forms, with cool effects and sounds. And the best part, you can remotely control him to scout ahead. How cool is that? If you press the attack button, he will be teleported back to the controller. Guys, I'm impressed. Stamp. Totally stamp. Okay, there is one more follower. A humanoid one. Mona follower by Bonono DDPPL. She can be found in the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun. Yes, she does not wear much by default, but that's not why she is here. You see, despite being a generic follower, this mod received a big amount of endorsements in a very short time. Of course, I was intrigued by this mystery and wanted to find out the reason, but then I saw the description. Okay, next mod. This week we have a lot of creature mods again. Looks like Mihail has been really busy. The first one is Storm Golem, another huge epic creature, based on the Storm Atronach from SO. But to be honest, I think the model here in Skyrim looks even better. Really badass. He looks like he's wearing shades. You know, it's like perm, 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 Snoop Dogg. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, fighting him was a bit weird. He uses this cool lightning storm attack, but he seemed to have a real beef with those flying souls and didn't want to pay attention to me. There is also a summon book included in this one, so you can have this boss guy fight for you. And speaking of boss, take a look at the Iron Atronach, another absolute boss looking creature, also a monster from SO. And once again, an incredible model. I also totally like this concept, a golem made out of melting iron. This is so metal. Looks really awesome when he activates that fire cloak ability. And in combat he is a total beast, constantly spamming burning iron chunks and fire explosions. It was an incredibly epic fight. And here again we get a summon spellbook. Look at me, ultimate power! Okay, but now we have to cool down with mountain lions and panthers. Oh yes, that's definitely a bit more peaceful. Lions, panthers, leopards, lots of new cats in this one. You know, because saber cats alone are boring, we need variety, right? And here too we have some summon books. But seriously, what's with those creatures? Those spins they sometimes do are really hilarious. But we can go even more peaceful. Deer expansion. Yes, now we are reaching an ideal calm state of mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, lots of different Geo Variations here. Good stuff. Really cool for all the hunter role players out there. I know it might be hard to believe, but there's another one. Dangerous bees. This mod adds beehives to open towns and villages of Skyrim. Those beehives are supposed to be destructible and have angry bees inside. Aha, so it's another attempt to make attacking bees. Let's see how it works out. Okay, I see. So the beehive itself is actually a monster, and if you attack it, some bees will spawn and attack you. And oh my god, they killed whatever her name is. Yes, that's certainly a nice idea to make this kind of stuff possible. Ha 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 ha. Okay, fine, challenge accepted. Flamingos. Yeah, so this mod adds some fucking flamingos to Skyrim. Yeah, there they are. Look at them, walking around, acting all smug and stuff. Not minding the ice-cold water at all. Well, maybe I should have some flamingo for dinner, huh? Let's start cooking right here. Come here, you little. How do you like this now? Warm enough? Alright, the next two mods are to be taken absolutely serious. Do not even think about laughing. Lizard frog hats by Osira. I'm not sure where the lizard part is supposed to be. So, those two headgears, I have the feeling my hair might be not fully compatible. So, we better let Maxine display those pieces of art. And there is another mod with headgears. Tdot0 Miscellaneous goods by Tdot0. Lots of different headgears in this one. Some hats, some Japanese style masks, and there's even, is it okay to say it? Le troll face. Yes, nowadays it's pretty much the equivalent of severe cancer, but a couple of years ago everybody was getting sky high on Rage comics. Don't even try to deny it. So anyway, beside those headgears and accessories, there are also some food items. It's been a while since we had any player homes for classic Skyrim, and this one is in Solstheim, that's even more rare. Redoran Grove, player home with teleports by Unreal. It is located on a mountain north of Raven Rock. Or more like in the mountain. Once you step inside, it's like a different world. Really nice atmosphere. Lots of nature here, many trees, running water. This place looks incredibly cozy, despite being somewhat chaotic. Looks like the decorations were chosen to blend in with the natural environment in a really nice way. There are all kinds of crafting stations, of course, some mannequins, and the bed is awesome. I totally dig that bed. Nothing better than a huge bed, right? Although I wonder what it feels like to sleep on carpets. You will find a teleport book on the floor right next to the entrance, and there is also a teleporter to teleport to major cities from this home. So overall, it's a nice and quiet place for people who like to have a home in a somewhat secluded fashion. But we also have a in plain sight player home this week, Lillehjem by Sa547, and it means a little home in Norwegian. I wonder if I pronounced it right. It's located right between Whiterun and Riverwood. Yes, this is a famous location for player homes. So, this is definitely a really small, I would say one-person player home. I was in there with Maxine and Snippy, and it's already felt a bit cramped. This is also one of those completely decorated and ready to go homes. There's literally no space to place your own stuff. Other than that, it has all the basic crafting stations, and many containers are linked. And this is it for this week's episode. As always, the links to all mods are in the description below. Don't forget to endorse the mods you like. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe for more. I thank you all for watching and see you around.